Welcome to class number, 1 billion or so. You'll need a block for today's class. We'll start in a child's pose position. The knees can be either together or as wide as the shoulders. And you might even bring the hands forward and just rest the hands or even the wrist onto the block in front of you.
Take the next few moments just to settle in to your child's pose. I like to tilt and shift around. You might find that interesting. You might just want to embrace a few moments of stillness. And how you show up might change each and every day, depending on, what you've been through that day, what you're experiencing right now, what you have coming up even. But it's always important just to take a few moments to settle into your practice and settle into your breath. Together, take a full inhale breath through the nose. Open mouth, audibly exhale. Again, full inhale. Audibly exhale. If you would like to set an intention for your practice today, then inhale, begin to shift forward to tabletop. You can keep the block where it is, bring the hands to the side of the block, and just kind of move the shoulders around the wrists, hips around the knees. And with the block right here, we can use it kind of just as a self-massage tool for the hands a little bit. So I'll bring the palm of the right hand onto the corner of the block and just kind of press in and move around some. Then I'll switch right hand to ground, palm of the left hand into the block. Then bring both hands onto the top of the block. You might walk the knees back just a touch behind the hips. And exhale, press the hips back to the heels. Continue to press the hands into the block. On the inhale, shift forward to tabletop, hands stay elevated. On the exhale, move the hips towards the wrists. So it's kind of like a supported upward facing dog with the knees down. Then tuck the toes behind you. On the inhale, start to lift the knees off of the ground, plank pose. On the exhale, step the right foot outside the right hand. Lower the left knee. Keep the block in the hands. Inhale, reach the arms up by the ears. Then exhale, lift the right heel off the ground. Just balance on the left shin. Land the right shin, inhale. Then exhale, keeping the arms long, tilt the upper body back just a little bit. Inhale, shift forward. Land the block. Then exhale, melt the hips back to the heel. Inhale, shift forward, tabletop. Exhale, direct hips to heels. Tuck the toes behind you, inhale, lift the knees. Exhale, left foot outside the left hand. Lower the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up, block up. Exhale, lift the left heel off the ground. Land the left shin next to the right shin, inhale. Exhale, tilt back. Try to keep the biceps in line with the ears. Inhale, back to center. Land the block. Then exhale, drop the hips to the heels. Inhale, shift forward, tabletop. Exhale, melt hips towards heel, wrist. Tuck the toes, inhale, lift the knees. Exhale, right foot outside, right hand. Lower the left knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, lift the right heel. Right shin lands, inhale. Tilt back, exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, block to ground, hips to heels. Inhale, shift forward, tabletop. Exhale, hips towards wrist. Tuck the toes, inhale, lift the knees. Exhale, left foot outside left hand. Lower the right knee, inhale, lift the block. Exhale, lift the left heel. Left shin direction, inhale. Exhale, tilt back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, land the block, hips to heels. Once more, inhale, forward, tabletop. Exhale, hips towards wrist. Tuck the toes, inhale, lift the knees. We'll hold here for a few moments. Just shift forwards and backwards on the toes a few times. Then exhale, step right foot outside, right hand. You can keep the hands on the block, move around even here. Left knee will stay lifted for a moment. Good, now lower the left knee. Inhale, reach the block up. Lift the right heel. Then exhale, right shin to left shin. Tilt back. Inhale, rise. Land the block, exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, shift forward, tabletop. Exhale, hips towards wrist. Tuck the toes, inhale, lift the knees. Again, we'll hold for a moment. You can shift forwards and backwards. Then exhale, step left foot outside left hand. Keep moving around, keep the right knee lifted for the moment. Lower the right knee. Inhale, lift the block. Lift the left foot. Lower left shin to right shin. Exhale, tilt back. Then inhale, rise. Exhale, block to ground, hips to heels. Inhale, shift forward, tabletop. Land the left hand just outside of the block. And you'll kickstand the left shin to the left. Extend the right leg back behind you. So you're in a modified side plank with the left hand down. The right hand will grab the block. We'll kind of load our bow and arrow here. On the inhale, bend the right elbow as you pull the block up. And when the block passes the sternum, extend the right arm up to the ceiling. Retrace those steps, right elbow bend, slide the block back to the ground. Once more, inhale, lift the block, extend up. Exhale, lower back, down. So you can keep the left hand down. You could hover the left hand just off the ground, but try to keep the left hand as low as you can. 2 more times. Inhale, lift the block, extend up. Exhale, lower back, down. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower, down. Lower the left hand, switch sides, right hand down. Right shin kickstands to the right, left leg extends back. Left hand grabs the block. Twice with the right hand down, inhale, extend the left arm up. Then exhale, lower back down, 2. 1. Stay with the right hand down or hover the right hand low. Pick up the block, extend up, 2. 1. Release the left hand back to the ground, tabletop. Turn the inner wrist to face forward momentarily. Tuck the toes to the hips back to the heels a few times. Lift the heels of the hands off the ground. And turn the hands back forward. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. Walk the feet all the way forward to the hands. And then bend the knees. Hold on to opposite elbows as you fold forward. Release the elbows, grab the block in one of your hands. Inhale, lift the spine halfway. And place the block between the hands behind your back. You can keep the knees bent as you exhale, move the rib cage towards the thighs, fold forward. Lift the block up and overhead. Go and exhale, release the block off to the side. You can move out of the way. And bring the hands to the ground. Step the feet back to downward facing dog. Of course, take a moment to move around in our first downward dog of our practice today. And together, take a full inhale breath through the nose. Open mouth, audibly exhale. On an inhale, lift the toes, look towards thumbs. As you exhale, bend the elbows, lower the forearms simultaneously to the ground. You have a slight bend in the knees, but keep the hips lifted here and keep the gaze towards the thumbs. And start to shift forwards and backwards on the toes a few times. Then exhale, lower the knees to the ground. Upright the chest, interlace the fingers behind the back. On the inhale, reach the fist towards the back of the mat. Continue to press the heels of the hands together and wrap the inner elbows and shoulder blades towards one another. Stay or move the ribcage towards the thighs. On the exhale, lift the fist up towards the ceiling in the mouth. Cool, release the interlace, rise. Bring the hands to the ground, downward facing dog, lift the hips up and back. Inhale, lift the toes, lift the thumbs. Again, exhale, lower both forearms simultaneously to the ground. Good, shift forwards and backwards on the toes a few times. Then on your next exhale, shift forward, lift the elbows, plank pose. Lower the knees to the ground. Untuck the toes to the hips, back to the heels. You can interlace the fingers behind the back, or you could grab your block. Again, place your block between the hands. And on the inhale, reach the fist and the block towards the back of the mat. Stay or exhale, ribcage towards thighs. Lift the fist. Maybe lift the block up and overhead. Release the grip. Rise. Move the block out of the way if you were using it. Find your way to downward facing dog. Completing our early class Vinyasa. Inhale, lift the toes, lift the thumbs. Exhale, lower both forearms. Again, shift forwards and backwards on the toes. Then shift forward, plank pose. Exhale, lower knees, lower forearms. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee, rotate the right hip on top of the left. Keep this rotation, then inhale, extend the right leg, reach up and back through the right toes. Continue to press down through the left hand. Then with the right leg long on the exhale, sweep the right leg to the right. Step the right foot outside with the right hand. Lower the left knee, upright the chest, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, bring both forearms to the ground inside of the right foot. Tuck the left toes, inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, step the right foot to the left foot, forearm plank pose. Bring the left hand to the ground into the left shoulder. Then inhale, 3-point plank, straighten the left arm, lift the right hand. Exhale, right hand to ground, hips up and back, downward dog. Inhale, lift left leg. Exhale, left knee bends, left hip rotates. Then extend up through the left leg on the inhale. Sweep the left leg wide to the left. Exhale, step outside left hand. Lower the right knee. Inhale, low lunge, reach the arms up. Exhale, forearms to ground. Tuck the right toes, inhale, lift the right knee. Exhale, step left foot to right foot, forearm plank. This time, right hand under the right shoulder. Inhale, rise, 3-point plank. Lower the left hand, exhale, hips up and back, downward dog. Inhale, lift the toes, lift the thumbs. Exhale, lower both forearms. Shift forward, plank pose, inhale. Exhale, lower knees, lower elbows. Inhale, upward facing or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the right knee, rotate the hip. Extend through the right leg and come. Exhale, sweep the right leg to the right, step wide. Left knee lowers, low lunge, inhale. Exhale, forearms to ground. Lift the left knee, inhale. Exhale, step right foot back. Left hand lands, inhale, 3-point plank. Exhale, right hand lands, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, rotate the left hip, left knee bends. Extend through the left leg, inhale. Exhale, sweep the left leg wide, then step wide. Right knee lowers, low lunge, inhale. Exhale, forearms to ground. Lift the right knee, inhale. Exhale, step left foot back. Land the right hand. Inhale, 3-point plank. Exhale, left hand down, downward dog. Inhale, lift the toes, lift the thumbs. Exhale, lower forearms. Shift forward, plank pose, inhale. Exhale, lower knees, lower elbows. Inhale, upward facing or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend right knee. Extend through the right leg, inhale. Sweep right, wide, exhale, step wide. Left knee lowers, low lunge, inhale. Exhale, land forearms. Lift left knee, inhale. Exhale, step right foot back. Land left hand, inhale, 3-point plank. Land right hand, exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift left leg. Exhale, left knee bends. Extend through left leg, inhale. Sweep left leg wide, exhale. Right knee lands, low lunge, inhale. Exhale, land forearms. Right knee lifts, inhale. Step back, plank pose, exhale. Land the right hand, inhale, 3-point plank. Land the left hand, exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the toes, lift the thumbs. Exhale, lower forearms. Inhale, shift forward, plank. Exhale, lower knees, lower elbows. Inhale, upward facing or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Cool, lower the knees to the ground. Sit the hips back to the heels. And release the fingers behind the back. On the inhale, reach the fist back behind you. This time instead of folding forward, stay or land the fist behind you. Then inhale, pick the hips off the heels. Direct the hips towards the front of the mat in your mouth. Exhale, lower hips back to heels. Release the bind, shake out the hands a little bit. Find your way to downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the thumbs. Exhale, lower forearms. This time, as you come forward, move to plank or to chaturanga. So even as I lift the forearms, the elbows stay bent. Pull forward, chaturanga. Then rise to plank. Lower knees to ground. Sit hips back to heels. You can interlace the fingers behind the back. You could grab your handy dandy block, place the block between the hands. Either way, inhale, extend the arms back behind you. Then stay, or again, you could land the fist, land the block, press in with the hands, lift the hips off the heels, direct the hips forward. Exhale, lower hips to heels. Slide the block off to the side, out of the way. Hands to ground, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the toes, lift the thumb. Exhale, lower forearms. Inhale, shift forward, plank or chaturanga. Rise to plank. Lower knees, lower elbows. Inhale, upward facing or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full inhale, breath through the nose. Open mouth, audibly exhale. Inhale, lift the toes, look towards thumbs. Exhale, lower both forearms to the ground. So we'll take an inhale here, slight bend in the knees, keep the hips lifted. On the exhale, step walker, float to chair pose. The feet will come between the hands. When you land the heels, inhale, reach the arms up. Lift the toes, exhale, sit hips to heels. Land the hands outside the thighs on the inhale. Then exhale, you can step walker, float back through a push-up. From plank pose, inhale, lower the knees, lower the forearms. Keep the forearms down, exhale, lift the hips, dolphin pose. Again, inhale, slight bend in the knees, look forward. Exhale, step walker, float, feet between hands. Chair pose, inhale. Lift the toes, exhale, hips to heels. Land the hands, inhale. Step walker, float, full push-up, or skip it, exhale. Lower knees, lower elbows, inhale. Now lift the knees, dolphin pose, exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, step, walk, or float, feet forward. Chair pose, inhale. Lift the toes, exhale, hips to heels. Land the hands, inhale. Step, walk, or float, push up or skip it, exhale. Lower knees, lower elbows, inhale. Exhale, lift knees, lift hips. Inhale here. Exhale, step, walk, or float. Chair pose, inhale. Lift the toes, exhale, hips to heels. Land hands, inhale. Step, walk, or float, push up or skip it, exhale. Lower knees, lower elbows, inhale. Lift hips, exhale. Last one, inhale, look long. Exhale, step, walk, float. Chair pose, inhale. Lift the toes, exhale. No need to land the hands. This time land the heels. Now land the hips, Ardha Navasana, inhale. Reach the arms and legs forward. Exhale, lower everything to the ground. Full inhale, breath through the nose. Open mouth, audibly exhale. So you'll grab your block, place your block in your right hand. Extend the right arm up towards the ceiling. Then bend the right knee, place the right foot on the ground. You can reach the left arm to the left of you. Press down through the left hand and the left forearm. Keep the right arm lifted. Then on the exhale, lift the upper body to a seated position. So you're pressing through the left forearm and eventually lifting onto the left hand. Now walk the left hand behind the back. Point the left toes forward. Press through the right heel and the left heel. On the inhale, lift the hips off the ground. You can lift to the right toes, then reach the block up and overhead, wild thing. Exhale, lower the right heel, lower the hips. Slide the left arm to the left. Then lower the left forearm, keep the right arm lifted as you lower the back to the ground. Right leg forward, block into left hand overhead. So the right arm is to the right, the left knee bends, left foot plants. Exhale, sit up. Press through the right forearm, then through the right hand. Now bring the right hand behind you. Lift the hips as you inhale. Maybe reach the block up and overhead. Moving into a wild thing shift. Exhale, lower the hips. Slide the right arm to the right, lower the forearm, then lower to the back. Left leg forward. Switch the block into the right hand. Left arm to the left. Right knee bends. Exhale, sit up. Left forearm, then left hand. Slide the left hand back. Lift the hips, wild thing, inhale. Exhale, lower the hips. Lower the left forearm. Lower the back. Right leg forward. Block into the left hand. Right arm to the right. Left knee bends. Exhale, sit up. Lift your right hand. Reach the right hand behind you. Inhale, lift the hips, wild thing. Exhale, lower the hips. Right arm to right, lower to forearm. Lower to back. Left leg forward. Block into right hand. One more round through. Left arm to left, right knee bends. Right arm stays long. Exhale, sit up. Lift your right hand, slide the hand back. Inhale, lift the hips, wild thing. Exhale, lower the hips. Lower to left forearm. Lower to back. Right leg forward. Block into left hand. Right arm to right. Left foot plants. Exhale, sit up. Lift your right hand. Walk the right hand back. Inhale, lift the hips, wild thing. Exhale, lower hips. Lower to right forearm. Lower to back, body. Extend the left leg forward. Place the block off to the side. And bend both knees. So you could use the feet to bring the block to the ground at the lowest height setting in front of you. And then maybe place both feet onto the block for bridge pose. Or if you're ready for full wheel, with the extra elevation of the feet, feel free to take full wheel. The feet will plant. Inhale, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the glutes. Strike down through the heels. If you're in bridge pose, think about shortening the space between the heels and the sits bones, so you're really engaging the hamstrings to get the lift of the glutes. If you're in full wheel with a full arching situation, you can drive the heels down and more forward, so you're getting the full extension from the heels through the wrists and the hands. Cool, exhale, lower the hips back to the ground. You can pick up the block with the feet, slide the block off to the side, out of the way. Then hug the knees into the chest, tuck the chin to the chest, rock and roll the length of the spine. Use this momentum, find your way to downward facing dog, whatever path you would like to take you there. Lovely. Inhale, lift the toes, look towards thumbs. Exhale, lower both forearms to the ground. Inhale, lift the hips, keep the knees bent. Exhale, step walker, float, feet between the hands. Chair pose, inhale, when you arrive. Cool, exhale, fold forward over the thighs. Inhale, lift the spine halfway. Exhale, step the left foot back long. Left hand under left shoulder, lunge, twist, inhale, lift the right arm up to the ceiling. Now on the exhale, bend the right elbow, bring the right elbow as close to the inner right ankle as you can. Now land the right hand inside the right foot, drop the left heel, side angle pose, inhale, lift the left arm. Press into the right hand and the left foot. On the exhale, slide the right foot to the left foot, side plank pose. So the right foot is the lower foot, the left leg is the upper foot. Bring the left knee to the chest, inhale. Look forward, exhale, step the left foot forward. Then right foot to left foot, chair pose, top of mat, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step right foot back. Land the right hand, lunge, twist, inhale, lift the left arm. Bend the left elbow, exhale, left elbow as close to the inner left ankle as possible. Now land the left hand inside the left foot, drop the right heel, side angle pose, inhale. Press on the left hand and right foot, exhale, slide the left foot back, side plank. Right knee to chest, inhale. Exhale, right foot steps forward, left foot follows, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step left foot back. Left hand lands, lunge, twist, inhale. Right elbow to inner right foot, exhale. Land the right hand, drop left heel, side angle, inhale. Slide the right foot back, side plank, exhale. Left knee to chest, inhale. Exhale, left foot steps, and then right foot, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, right foot steps back. Land the right hand, lunge, twist, inhale. Left elbow towards the left foot, exhale. Land the left hand, side angle, inhale. Slide the left foot back, side plank, exhale. Right knee to chest, inhale. Right foot steps, then left foot. Chair pose, top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Shift to the right foot, sweep the left leg back. Warrior three, lift the hands off the ground. Stay or exhale, left knee to right calf muscle. Now step the left foot back, land left hand, lunge, twist, inhale. Right elbow to right foot, exhale. Land the right hand, side angle, inhale. Slide the right foot back, side plank, exhale. Left knee to chest, in. Exhale, left foot steps. Right foot follows, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Shift the left foot, right foot back. Lift the hands, warrior three. Stay or exhale, right knee to left calf muscle. Right foot steps back, lunge, twist, inhale. Left elbow towards left foot, exhale. Land the left hand, drop right heel, side angle, inhale. Slide the left foot back, side plank, exhale. Right knee to chest, inhale. Right foot steps, exhale. Left foot follows, chair pose, inhale. One more round, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Sweep the left leg back, warrior three, lift the hands. Stay or exhale, left knee to right calf. Left foot steps back, lunge, twist, inhale. Exhale, right elbow towards right foot. You could land the hand, you could land the forearm on the ground, or keep the forearm hovering. Side angle pose, inhale. Now straighten the right arm, exhale, step right foot backside plank. Left knee to chest, inhale. Exhale, left foot steps. Right foot follows, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Right leg back, lift the hands. Stay or exhale, right knee, left calf. Right foot steps back, lunge, twist, inhale. Left elbow towards left foot, exhale. Left hand, left forearm, could lower or hover. Lift the right arm, side angle. Then exhale, step the left foot back, side plank. Right knee to chest, inhale. Exhale, right foot steps. Left foot follows. Chair pose, inhale. Lift the toes, exhale, sit hips to heels. Land the hands outside the thighs, inhale. Step walker, float, full push-up or skip it, exhale. Lower knees, lower forearms. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. You're gonna walk the hands back to the feet, deep squat pose. So I'm actually gonna move towards about the center of the mat. You can stay near the back or you can move towards the center, but just so you can see me a little bit more clearly. I'll reach the right arm behind me, plant the right hand behind the back. Now on the inhale, I'll lift to the toes, drive the hips forward, and sweep the left arm up and overhead. Exhale, lower the heels back to the ground, press off the right hand, back to deep squat. Second side, left arm behind. Inhale, drive the hips forward, lift to the toes. Reach the right arm up and overhead. Then exhale, lower the heels, press off of the left hand, deep squat. Now we'll add on. We'll add on a way that is not what you're expecting. Sweep the right arm behind you. Plant the right hand, inhale, lift the hips forward. Stay or drop the knees to the ground. Slide the right fingertips towards the right foot, then press the hips forward towards a one-arm camel pose. Now to get out of this, you'll move the hips to the heels, lift the knees, then right hand back, re-lift into this half circle wheel option, drop the heels, then press off the right hand, deep squat. Left hand back, lift the hips forward, reach the right arm overhead, then drop the shins, drag the left fingertips towards the left foot a little bit, press the hips forward. Now to get out, the hips will move a little bit to the heels to lift the knees. Then the left hand can step back again, re-elevate the hips. Now land the heels, press off the left hand, deep squat. Let's try that again. Right hand behind, lift the hips, lift the toes. Exhale, lower the shins, right hand slides a little bit, hips forward. Hips back, right hand back, lift the shins, then re-lift the hips on the toes. Exhale, lower heels, press away. Once more to the left. Left hand behind, inhale, lift the hips. Drop the shins, drag the left hand a little bit. Hips back, lift the knees, left hand back. Then lower the heels, press off the left hand. Bring the fingertips to the ground, lift the hips, fold forward over the thighs. Maybe shake out the legs a little bit. Moving in and out of deep squat, side to side like that, is pretty exhausting on the legs. Go ahead, now lift the spine halfway. Exhale, walk the hands forward, downward facing dog. You might want to slide your block out of the way for the next little sequence that we're playing with. Then inhale, lift the right leg to sky. On the exhale, bend the right knee, rotate the right hip on top of the left. Stay or lower the left forearm to the ground this time. So the right elbow could bend, you could look under the right armpit. Then inhale, extend the right leg up and away. Press into the left hand. Lift the left elbow, exhale, step right foot outside right hand. Lower the left knee. Lunge twist, inhale, lift the right arm forward and up. Stay a right hand to outer left ankle on the exhale. You'll keep the left hand planted as you press the heel of the left hand down, lifting out of the left armpit and kicking back into the right hand. Then exhale, release the left leg behind you. Walk the right foot towards the left wrist. Lower the right shin to the ground, pigeon pose. Then you'll lower the right hand just in front of the right shoulder. Lift the left hand off the ground. Tuck the left toes behind you, inhale, lift the left knee. Drop the instep of the left foot as you slide the right leg through to the left. Fall in triangle pose, inhale, lift the left arm. Left hand lands on the ground. 3-point down dog, inhale, right leg up and back. Lift to the left toes, look towards the thumbs. Then exhale, lower both forearms to the ground. You might hop the left toes in a little bit, bringing the shoulders over the elbows more. And you might even hop up towards a split leg forearm stand as you reach up through the right toes, squeezing the right glute like crazy and pulling the left knee towards the chest. Land the left toes, land the right toes, lower both knees to the ground. On the inhale, pull forward and through upward facing dog or low cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, left knee bend to rotate open. Stay or drop the right forearm to the ground. Again, the left elbow can bend, you might look under the left armpit. Then extend through the left leg. Lift the right elbow. Exhale, step left foot wide. Lower the right knee. Inhale, reach left arm forward and up. Stay or exhale, right knee bends. Left hand to the outer right ankle or shin. Kick back into the open left palm. Begin to release the right foot. Keep the left hand lifted as you shimmy the left foot to the right wrist, and even as you lower the left shin to the ground. It might be a bit of a drop at a moment, but that's totally fine. Then bring the left hand to the ground just in front of the left shoulder. Pick up the right hand. Right toes are tucked. Lift the right knee. Drop the instep of the right foot. Slide the left leg through to the right, fall in triangle pose. Good, land the right hand, 3-point down dog, inhale, lift left leg. Lift your right toes, look to thumbs, exhale, lower the forearms. Again, you're here, you can hop off the right toes a few times, reaching up through the left leg, working on your split leg forearm stand, or just holding the one-legged dolphin for 3, 2, 1, lower both knees. Upward facing or low cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, bend the right knee, lower the left forearm. Stay or walk the right fingertips even further forward. Then look under the right armpit, extend through the right leg. Walk the right hand back, lift the left elbow. Exhale, step right foot outside right hand. Left knee lowers. Inhale, reach the right arm forward and up. Stay or exhale, right hand to outer left ankle. Hold for a few moments. Kick back into the right hand. Good, release the back foot. Slide the right foot across towards the left wrist. Lower the right shin to the ground. Place the right hand in front of the right knee. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Slide the right leg through to the left. Fall in triangle pose, inhale. Land the left hand, sweep the right leg up and back. Lower the forearms. Stay, or one-legged dolphin, towards forearm stand. As you exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower both knees to the ground. Inhale, upward facing or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift left leg. Exhale, bend left knee, lower right forearm. Stay or walk the left hand forward. Look under the left armpit, then maybe extend through the left leg. Left hand will walk back, pick up the right forearm. Exhale, left foot outside left hand. Lower right knee. Inhale, sweep left arm forward and up. Exhale, left hand towards outer right ankle. Kick back and hold. Release the back foot. Slide the left foot over towards the right wrist. Lower the left shin. Then land the left hand, pick up the right hand. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Slide the left leg through to the right, fallen triangle pose. Land the right hand, 3-point down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Last time, lower the forearms. Stay in the split leg dolphin or move towards the split leg forearm stand for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Land both knees. Upward facing or low cobra. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Full inhale breath through the nose. Press lips together, exhale out the mouth. Inhale, lift the toes, look towards the thumbs. Exhale, step walk or float the feet all the way to the hands. Just so you can bend the knees and sit the hips all the way down to the ground. Grab your block. So earlier we did kind of a half Turkish get-up, towards a wild thing. Now we'll do a half Turkish get-up towards half moon. Kind of going through a similar progression that we were doing earlier, but of course adding on to that progression. So the block will be in the right hand. You'll lay down, reach the block up towards the ceiling. The right arm stays long the whole time. The right knee bends, the right foot plants inside of the left thigh, then the left arm reaches out to the left. So as I sit up, on an exhale, I'll lift to the left forearm, lift the chest, then I'll lift to the left hand. Now I'll bring the left hand behind the back, point the left toes, inhale, lift the hips, wild thing. I'll roll to the outer edge of the left foot, then exhale, step the right foot over and across towards the left hand. Land the block in line with the right toes and in front of the right foot. Then inhale, lift the left leg, lift the left hand, half moon. So the right hand can stay on the block for a bit of an elevation the whole time. Now to get out of this, I'm retracing the step, left hand to ground, left toes will point down. As the right knee bends, I'll roll to the outer edge of the left foot, pick up the block, step the right foot behind the left thigh, wild thing. Then exhale, sit the hips down. Slide the left hand to the left, lower to the forearm, then lower all the way to the back. Right leg extends forward. I'll switch the block into the left hand. Left knee bends, right arm to right. Exhale, lift the chest, lift to the right elbow, then the right hand. Slide the right hand behind you, point the right toes forward, and I'll lift the hips, wild thing. Then roll to the outer edge of the right foot, left knee to chest. Step the left foot across towards the right thumb, then land the block, lift the right leg, half moon pose. Left knee will bend, right hand lands. Outer edge of right foot lands to pick up the block in the left foot. Step the left toes behind, wild thing. Exhale, land the hips. Right arm to the right, land the forearm. Then lower to the back. Left leg forward, blocking the right hand. Right foot plants, left arm to left. Exhale, sit up to elbow. Then to hand, left hand behind, inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, step the right foot over and across. Land the block, half moon inhale, lift the left arm. Land the left hand, outer edge of the left foot. Pick up the right foot, step it behind. Pick up the block through wild thing. Exhale, lower the hips. Lower to left elbow, lower to back. Right leg forward, blocking the left hand. Left knee bends, right arm to right. Exhale, sit up. Lift to right hand. Hand behind, wild thing, inhale. Step the left foot over and across, land the block, pick up the right hand, half moon. Land the right hand, outer edge of right foot. Step the left foot behind, wild thing. Exhale, land the hips. Land to right elbow. Lower to the ground. One more round, left leg forward, block in the right hand. This time in half moon, maybe the block never touches the ground, so maybe you just hover it just above the ground. Right knee bends, left arm to left. Exhale, rise. Lift the hand, hand behind, lift the hips, wild thing. Right foot steps over. Again, maybe hover the block, but keep it low. Lift the left leg, lift the left hand, half moon. Land the left hand, outer edge of left foot, keep the block lifted. Step the right foot behind, then to wild thing. Lower the hips, lower the left forearm, lower to the ground. Once more, switch sides, block stays off the ground, right arm to right. Exhale, rise. Lift to the hand, hand behind, wild thing. Step the left foot over and across, hover the block. Lift the right leg, lift the right hand. Keep the block hovering, land the right hand, outer edge of the right foot, step over, wild thing. Exhale, lower the hips, lower to the elbow, lower to the back. Left leg forward, move the block off to the side, out of the way. If you're like me and you scoot towards the back edge of the mat, maybe you scoot a little bit more towards the center. Then again, you can place the feet under the block. Place the block under the feet. That makes more sense. For the extra elevation in your bridge or full wheel pose. Feet are planting. Hips will lift off the ground. Bridge or full wheel. Set up. And go for it. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower, back, down. You might keep the feet elevated, bring the soles of the feet together. I don't know what that noise was. Bring the soles of the feet together in front of you. If the block feels a little bit close to you, you could flip the block up to the second height setting, so that will move the block a little bit farther away from you. And allow the outer edges of the feet to land on the block a little bit more comfortably. You might kind of just rock the hips a little bit side to side while you're here. We will do another round of the elevated bridge or full wheel position, but just a moment before we hop into that. Cool. If you want to try with the block at the second height setting, be very careful because you have a lot less foundation on the block. It's a lot easier for the block to slide out from underneath the feet because it's not nearly as sturdy. If you have 2 blocks and you would like to put them more long ways and land the feet on the edge of the block closest to the hips, that could potentially be a solution for a bit more stability, but then you have a little bit side to side waviness and wonkiness that could also affect your position. So, lowest block setting or middle block setting, whichever one seems interesting to you. Set the feet, set the upper body, lift the hips up to the ceiling, bridge or full wheel with the elevated feet. Of course, if you have like a couch nearby, or even, I don't know, a coffee table or something that you feel pretty confident about putting your feet on to help with the elevation, you could try that underneath the feet. If not, a block works pretty easily. And exhale, lower the hips back to the ground. Again, you might bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees drop out wide. Again, if you need to move the block a little bit farther away from you, feel free to. But just letting the inner leg line be long and the knees be heavy for a few moments. Together, take a full inhale breath through the nose. Press lips together, exhale out the mouth. Cool. Release the feet off of the block. And you use the feet to move the block off to the side and out of your way. Before we get out of here, cross the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Bring the right knee towards the right armpit. Recline, pigeon pose. Your variation, of course. You could always scroll through a few of the different variations in recline pigeon. Then bring the left ankle onto the right thigh. Reach the arms out wide. Roll to the outer right hip. Drop this leg shape to the right. Let the left knee just kind of fall away from the chest. Rolling towards the outer edge of the left foot a little bit. And lift the legs back through center. Land the left foot. Right ankle on left thigh. Left knee towards chest. Again, hook in any variation that's calling you right now. Right ankle on left thigh. Extend the arms out. Drop the leg shape to the left for a few moments. Lift the legs back through center. Bring the soles of the feet together with the outer edges of the feet on the ground this time. Bring the hands to the upper thighs and just kind of press the upper legs away from the upper body. Well, then stack the hands onto the low belly. Let the elbows be on the ground, the shoulders are heavy. And as you're here, just notice the weight of the hands against the breath. Notice that the first few breaths might feel a little bit restricted with the hands where they are. How can you continue the full cycle of inhale and exhale breath, even here? Keeping the hands where they are. A few very intentional breaths. Full inhale through the nose. Let the breath be as deep as you can make it. Then pressing the hands just lightly down, exhale out. Again, full inhale. Open the mouth, press down lightly, exhale till empty. Once more, full inhale. Exhale, then empty. Release the hands to the side. Let the breath return to its natural cadence. And embrace this opportunity you have to rest.